There's one topic that doesn't end, which is if you've offered asylum when you have status and it's pending for years, and then you get an employer who wants to sponsor you, can you adjust status? And almost every field office is denying these, but now I'm getting an uptick of people saying my cousin got his approved. His lawyer's advertising. They say we're going to get these approved.
Is that the
I'm
matter of
seeing
LS
lots.
issue?
I'm sorry.
That's a matter of LS issue?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, matter of LK issue,
And
right?
in the USCIS, because I collect denial notices on this from field offices, they say we don't follow matter of LK, except randomly sometimes they just approve it without anything. So I mean, you guys are the center for these kind of major lawsuits. If something pops up, let me know because I just tell these people I can't do anything unless you sign a disclaimer saying I know it's going to get denied. They're like okay, not going to do it. But I saw an advertisement on Facebook, someone saying we do these, we get them approved, hire us, and I'm like, wow, you could advertise that like. I don't know. I've seen too many of these denials to be able to say that, yeah, I'll get it approved. But it's just that it's one of those TPS fact patterns we used to talk about where I'm like, Supreme Court has to make a decision and they totally screwed it. But then again, the administration is opening up second ways for it. But
It's, I mean, the problem is just, and I might be wrong, and the dust hasn't settled yet. In fact, I'm on a panel on Patel next month, but like, it's possible that that whole argument to challenge matter of LK and adjustment eligibility because they're not in status, right? That's the argument. That is now that there's no jurisdiction in district court to even bring such a challenge because the savings clause only applies to petitions for review, and Patel blew up questions of law. Patel blew up the other jurisdictional basis. And so it's possible that you could only challenge matter of LK now on petition for review in immigration court. An immigration court denied, have to go through the whole process. It would be terrible. I'm not saying that don't bring the claim, and in fact, with the right case, we certainly would bring the claim. But there are weedy jurisdictional problems now because of Patel bringing an adjustment of status denial of any sort in district court.
about a year ago, one of our colleagues did sue on this. I don't know the procedural stuff because frankly, I don't understand it. But what happened is National Benefit Center denied it. They didn't get to the field office for asylum with employment based pending. And a lot of these are scenarios either to get employment based or they win the green card lottery. Those are the two scenarios that happen. This person was employment based, and the district judge just deferred it. I didn't like the decision at all. They said, "Listen, let's see what happens with the asylum claim. If it's approved, then we'll approve the green card. If it's denied, then we deny the green card." It's like, well, if we're going to wait for the asylum to happen, then asylum's going to happen, and it doesn't matter at that point. We're trying to get it going now. So it's kind of a cop out, in my opinion, that the way they decided that, but it was district judge. They didn't appeal it. But that's the last decision I've read. And I only know that as a listener sent it to me. Maybe this kind of district stuff's happening that we're not necessarily hearing about doesn't come out. But that's like the only thing. I don't know procedurally how it went down, but the benefit center denied. They didn't get the field office, and it's such a peculiar fact pattern.